All right, today I am going to fabricate some brackets to hold down the washing machine. So I just pulled the washing machine out of its little home here. There's its home. Got the little connections. Still need to create a box to go around that switch outlet there. However, here it is, out of its little area. So there's these little feet here on the bottom. Those are adjustable. There's one on either side. So I measured the distance between the sides of them and the edges, and it ended up being about 3/8 of an inch from the edge. And then I'm gonna put a piece of angle iron that goes all the way across and has like a little cleat that hooks onto the bottom edge of the feet sliding in, so that we can attach the angle iron to the floor in the back, slide the washing machine in, and then the little cleat on the floor will catch the feet. And then that'll be for the back ones, and then for the front ones we'll have another cleat that connects on the front. So it's time to go cut some more metal. All right, I forgot to hit record, but I cut 2 pieces of angle iron at 23.5 inches long. So imagine the little foot coming down like this. So we've got to cut part of this off because we need the top edge of this and the bottom edge of this to be 7/8 inch off of the floor. 7/8 of an inch off the floor. So we're gonna measure from the top edge to 7/8 of an inch and make a little mark. And now I'm gonna use this piece of angle iron just as a straight edge to line up those 2 scribe marks. All right, now that both of them are cut, let's switch the wheels out. Careful, the wheels are probably, if you're switching it out right away, it's probably pretty warm and it could burn you if your gloves are not heat resistant, because the angle grinder itself feels really hot right now. Now we'll clean up them sharp edges. Start with the one that we did first, just because it's had some time to cool off. A cooling off period, if you will. All I'm doing is deburring it. Here's a before and after deburr. If you're curious to see, let's see if that'll focus. There you go. It's just taking off that dirty little burr right there on the top. All right, now that we have, zoomed. Now that we have one almost completed, got the notches, we're gonna go dry fit it on the washer to see if it fits. There she is.
I made a video.
She edits video, she's doing a good job.
I think so. Yeah. It's gonna be a long one, so grab your popcorn.
Look at that.
Whoa, look at that beauty.
We're gonna go dry fit it and see if it fits on the feet. And if it does, then we're gonna put little feet on there to mount it to the ground. Oh, like a glove. Nice. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Nice, so now we'll put feet on the bottom. Let's see if this one fits on the front side also. Nice, that fits on perfectly on the front one also. So now we'll create some feet that come off of here so we can secure it to the cabinet. We'll probably create the back feet first, get the washer in place, and then slide this one on and see if we want to have feet coming off the side or feet coming off the front for the front one, just for aesthetics. Alright, so we got the feet for the back one all fabricated, the metal cleaned up. Now time to weld it together. Alright, so we're going to position the washing machine centered inside this box. So the box is 26 inches on center, so that gives us 13 inches to where we need to put a line. Only I brought a pencil. Alright, I've returned with a pencil. Alright, so 13 inches is our center. So the instruction said once it's hand tight, then tighten it with a wrench 2/3 of a turn more. So I'm going to tighten it down to this spot here. There we go. And up to this spot here. There we go. It said if you tighten it any more, then you could damage the threads and cause water damage. Dun dun dun. Alright, so what we're figuring out right now is how far from the wall this needs to be in order to make that turn. So that looks like a pretty comfortable turn of the hose right there. It's not really stressing it too much. So we'll measure from here to the unit to figure out what that needs to be. Looks like 4 inches from the back. There we go. There's a little cleat for the back feet. Now that the back bracket's made, let's put it in. I got your gloves over there. Do you want to get in inside the box? I could roll it this way. You might have to go under. Hopefully my measurements are right.
Looks good.
On how far forward it needs to be based on the radius that these can bend without kinking. and hopefully this isn't sticking out too far. But we can't have these bend too much is the problem. So we'll see what happens.
We're gonna find out.
Yep. All right, ready?
Okay, just a second. So we can slide it, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. 1 second, let me get a good handhold. Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
Up a little.
Get seated now. It's seated. Like if we try to pull the back forward, see how it's caught?
Yeah.
It's actually seated inside the bracket right now.
It just slid in.
There it goes. It's catching now.
Nice.
Perfect.
And as a plumb bobs, I think we'll be cool with the slidey door.
As a plumb bobs.
Plumb bobs. Oh,
Look at that.
that's great.
Is that good?
Yeah. Well, you gotta go from the center of the track. It won't be able to be a very thick door.
Yeah.
A very skinny door, but we're gonna do it.
All right, let's see. Laundry is on number 6. There's number 6. The circuit's on.
Yay.
Do you want to do a load or?
Yeah.
All right, let's do our first load of laundry in the schoolie.
Yay! Thanks, babe.
Yeah. Mwah.
Oh, that's so great.
Loaded.
That's it.
Water's on.
Probably bulky large. Let's go for it and see how much water it takes. We don't know.
We don't know.
Do you think we have enough for a bulky large?
Probably. I might go fill the fresh water while we're doing this because we've got about 1/10 of a tank.
1/10 of a tank.
All right, now that the back bracket is in place, we've successfully done a load of laundry. And it was wonderful, y'all. All right, so the next thing is we are going to put in a front bracket. So the front bracket is this guy here. I'm gonna dry fit him and see what changes I need to make because we need to make some changes. So it looks like this guy's a little bit too tall, so I'll make him a little bit shorter by maybe 1/8 of an inch and then bring him back out and see if he fits. It might actually be this little high spot here because that line wasn't as straight as the last one. So I'll just kind of smooth this out and try to make them all pretty much the same. Yeah, see, that's pretty high right there. What about this one here? That one is almost perfect, also a little high. So probably take off maybe about a 1/16 on this side and then measure that and then get the rest of this scribed and then screwed or and then smoothed out. Then we'll figure out where the feet need to go. Ideally, I would like to get the bracket screwed down in here, but we might have to do a face plate, like come down with a face plate or something. We shall see. We shall see. All I did was cut this edge off just a little bit with oh wow, that fits perfectly in there now. Nice. It was catching on something right here on the bottom, and now it's not catching there. And so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little tab to the sides and see if I can have the mounting point be on the sides, because that would be optimal so that we don't have to put mounting brackets on the front here. So let's go weld on some feet for the sides here.
That job is noisy AF. I'm just gonna add a little ear pro.
I've got Stay Awake Pro coffee, iced. All right, so I want the foot to come off of the side here. This is the part that slides under. So I'll cut 2 pieces the same size, basically the width of the bottom piece here, and then chop off part of the tongue here and then weld it together. And then we'll go dry fit it and see if I've got to cut any off of the tab here on the side, but then that's where the anchor will go through, or the bolt, to hold this to the floor. So this piece is going here, and then this will go that way. That looks like it fits real nice. So we'll do another one that size. Nice. So now we'll deburr it and then cut the top of the tab off. Let's go. Let's see. I might have to trim the sides of these tabs. Yep.
Do you guys see how good that looks?
Does that look all right?
Silly! Dirty old Garcia, pro metal fabricator.
Dirty old Garcia.
Hey babe, look what was stuck in the cord of the vacuum.
Hold up. Nice. It fits.
Way to go!
You probably can't even see that though. That's the point. Let's see if we can get.
It's for fashion.
All right, so now that we've finally dry fit the piece successfully with the tabs on it and everything, we've got marks on either tab where we'll drill pilot holes for the lag bolts. And then after we drill the pilot holes, then we'll paint it, let it dry, and then mount it. All right, we'll let the paint dry and then we'll get to installing her. All right, it's nice and dry. We're gonna slide this in and we're gonna try to put this in without pulling the washer out. So we're gonna get a little pilot drill just from the side, just so that we've got a little purchase point. That should be purchase point enough. There we go, a universal joint with a 1/2 inch socket. This one here will finish screwing it down. I don't even think we need a back strap.
Solid, yeah.
It is solid. It is so solid. Oh yeah, washing machine is in. Woo!
That's right. Way to go, Garcia.
Yeah, there she is.
Cheap seats.
Erin's happy. So am I, because that means that we can have more fresh clothes more often.